Happy Monday, everybody. First of all, I wanted to thank everybody for taking the time to answer that weekly survey. I've got a lot of information, and if I'm not addressing your questions or situation today, know that I will tomorrow and the day after. I find it easier to stay with 1 point per day versus trying to address all 20 things at once, because a lot of folks just don't get the information, which doesn't help you. Two, it's Monday, so please remember to update your measurements. Is watching, bringing them on camera. I don't even know what that means. I'm learning Facebook Live here. But anyway, make sure you update your measurements. That way we just have an accountability, know where we are, what's working, what's not working, and it's just data. It's just for you. It's not for anybody else. And finally, on to the point of today. A lot of people seem to be struggling with what to eat in between meals. I'm hungry, I want a snack, and I don't know what to do. The thing is that you don't really need to snack in between meals. You have hormones in your body, it's called ghrelin, that's associated with hunger. The more this hormone ghrelin, G-R-E-H-L-I-N, that you have, the hungrier you get. What's interesting is the amount of this hunger hormone you produce is directly correlated with how much you eat or how often you eat. So if you eat more often, 6 meals a day, 8 meals a day, and that old, hey, it's about eating 6 small meals a day, you're following that plan, well, your ghrelin increases, which means that you have more hunger, so you're hungrier, and then you need to eat more. And so it's just this cycle to where you're always hungry, and you're eating, you're hungry again, and then it just leaves us having too many calories in our body. And that's how we gain weight. We ate more than we burned. Simple as that. If we're not eating these snacks, we produce more of a hormone called leptin, L-E-P-T-I-N. This one suppresses our appetite. It's normally highest in the morning and at night, and that's why you can sleep all night without hopefully waking up in the middle of the night starving, as you produce more leptin. So as you get used, and this is what makes intermittent fasting, if you've heard of that, this is what makes it work, is these long periods of time mean that your leptin levels go up, and so you're just not hungry, you're not eating, and you're eating less calories. That's what's happening, okay? So one, give this a little bit of time. If you've been snacking and you're struggling because you can't find real foods because we took away your favorite packaged or easy to get to food, give it a little bit more time, and these hormones are to start to balance out to where you're not starving in between meals, okay? Now, with that being said, you're starving in between meals. What should I snack on? Anything that's real food. Anything. It could be your leftovers from the night before. It could be a smoothie or a shake that you made. It could be zero prep food like fruits and nuts and meats, but any kind of zero prep food you can think of, hard-boiled eggs. But mostly give this time for those hormones to change so that you're not getting these hunger pains in between, because that's a myth that you need to eat several times a day. It's okay to be hungry. You're not going to starve to death. I think you can go several weeks without eating before you actually starve to death. So thanks, Brenda. So give yourself enough time to let this hormone cycle change. Realize that you aren't going to starve to death. There's plenty of food around us. And if you are hungry in between, just eat real food. And drink water, chew gum. Those are also good tips. Get an activity going. I work out sometimes before I eat. I get really hot. That keeps me from getting hungry. I eat after. But overall, I hope that helps. If you have more follow-up questions, please just add them. And other than that, I'll be back tomorrow with more stuff for y'all to do. Have a good one.